Hey folks, John here. Thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again to This World My Take, where the headline meets real talk. How you guys doing? I hope your week is off to a great start. Mine is going on pretty good. Folks, I would like to beg you to please help the platform grow. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and do turn on your notifications so that whenever I do drop something, you get notified the first. Now let's not talk a whole lot. Let's get into why we are here today. Now, the whole situation of rampant ICE raids going on in America today, it's a call for concern. Now, there were articles that stated that the Trump administration officials asked ICE to ramp up the arrest. It went from 550 people per day to 3,000 people per day. Now, that is crazy when you think about the fact that these folks are going into communities, they're going into neighborhoods, they're going into businesses where hardworking migrants are working to provide for their families, and they are ripping these people apart from their dreams, from their loved ones, from their great-grandkids, and so on and so forth, leaving a hole of despair in the hearts of so many people. I cannot count and I cannot tell you the number of people that have been taken away from their children, taken away from their spouses, taken away from their families, and they will be deported, some to concentration camps in El Salvador, some in Africa, some in South Sudan, Eswatini, and so on and so forth. But folks, this has gone to a point where, if you do not know, there are so many people, like regular citizens, signing up to do ICE raids, and they are giving money for each person that they bring in. And I want you to know this. So many times we have seen on social media, on the internet, how a whole lot of these ICE folks do not even know exactly what is going on. All they want to do is they want to make an arrest, and once you take them in, you get cut your check. The Trump administration is paying your check. Besides, Mr. Trump's big beautiful bill gave this man excess amount of funding for ICE. Now, I don't know how heartless these people could be, how vile these people could think that those who came to this country hundreds and centuries ago without anything and they were embraced, some of them are the descendants of these folks. And then today they will turn around after lying to the American people during electoral campaign, saying that they will take out just the criminals. Do not get me wrong, do not misunderstand me. If you are a migrant and you are committing crime in America, by all means, they need to get you. But we have seen over and over, these folks do not really care. As long as you are black from a different country and you are Latino, they come after you. Like those hardworking people who work in restaurants, those hardworking people who work in farms, those hardworking people who have lived here peacefully without committing any crime. All they want is the American dream. Now, all of this is putting a whole lot of these folks' lives in danger. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Trump administration has been building out some of these holding facilities around America, or we can talk about the alligator Alcatraz in Florida, which is another sad situation, another sad episode, which kind of reminds us of Auschwitz in Germany. Yes, I mean, it's a light reminder. I'm not saying that what happened in Auschwitz is actually happening there. But I want to say this, man. When people in communities start seeing that these raids are coming into the community, they have no choice but to fight back. You know why? Because these folks, they are fighting back to protect their loved ones. I'm not going to say much, man. There is a video that came up on my feed. I want you to watch this and then we will have a conversation. Take a look out at this video. Yes, folks, as you can see, I'm being told that this is actually in California. And as you can see from the environment, it looks like a farm. And we know that there are so many migrants that work in farm to produce, to harvest the food that we have on our tables today. The fresh vegetables that you go to supermarkets and you see are harvested by migrants, because all these entitled, blue-eyed white folks do not want to do the hard work. And to think that these same people, now I'm not saying every white person in America is supporting this administration, but I'm saying the majority of those in support of this administration push to deport people, they are destroying so many lives. Now these folks, knowing rightfully well that some of these folks who undertake some of these ICE raids, they are just regular people who want to make some money by bringing in people. And some of these cars, as you can see, they are being stoned, destroyed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's rather unfortunate that this is what is going to be going down in so many communities now in America. People are becoming smarter and people are becoming wiser, and they are going to do everything to protect their loved ones from being deported. It is crazy. Those loved ones that do not commit any crimes, those loved ones that do not, they are not in any way a danger to society. These are the people that this administration is bent on going to. Now, we all know that Stephen Miller, a descendant from the family that came out of America, is the one pushing for this funny type of vile attitude towards migrants who want nothing but to live the American dream, just like his ancestors came into this land and they lived the American dream. I'm not going to say much, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to let me know down the comment section, what is your honest take on all this funny raids of ICE going on? What do you think is going to do? And I want you to let me know exactly if you are in support of what these folks are doing, stoning some of these cars. They have destroyed a whole lot of these cars. These folks will need to go and pay some good money to have these cars fixed. This world is complicated, ladies and gentlemen, and I will keep talking about it. Stay blessed.